What's good, Gemini? So we are doing your bonus read for the month of May. My readings are for sun, moon, and rising. They are general, so if it does not resonate, check out your moon and your rising video. Any extra information you would like to know is in the description box, okay? Keep in mind, after the main spread, I do a bonus spread for you and your person, okay? All right, so Gemini. Hey, Tina. What do we got for Gemini? I gotta pull my chair in. I got to pull my chair in. Okay, Gemini. What do we got for Gemini, universe, spirits, and guides for the month of May? So we're doing the main spread, and then we're going to do a bonus love reading, okay? Gemini. Hey, Jessica, Dolores, Juan. What do we got for Gemini for the month of May? 3 shuffles for Gemini, please. So the most impactful energy, okay, for the end of May, we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So getting over this poor me type of energy, really removing yourself from looking at a situation in a negative light, okay? You're really trying to not get caught in that low vibrational energy of regret, of disappointment. You're trying to move on, right? You're trying to get out of your feelings this month, okay? And it's going to be good for you. Okay, because it will be the most impactful energy for you. Oh, Lord. Okay, so Gemini. For you, we have the King of Cups in reverse. Crossing you, we have the 7 of Swords. So I feel like this is, what's that saying? An eye for an eye. There's a saying that's like an eye for an eye. It's like you're recognizing that there's some deception in regards to your person, or you feel like your person's not being honest. You feel like there's some form of deception. And because of that, you're making a decision here to close off emotionally or not feed into something anymore emotionally. Okay. I feel like you're having a very difficult time not expressing yourself, not expressing your feelings here. But it's almost like you're seeing them, well, they're not being honest, or they're not giving me the tea, so this is what I'm going to do, you know? But let's clarify that energy, please. What's this 7 of Swords about? What's this 7 of Swords about, universe, spirits, and guides? Oh, Lord, come on. With the Judgment card and the 4 of Swords. So Gemini, I feel like there's someone here that really wants a second chance with you, that may want to rekindle things. That's getting a huge wake-up call when it comes to you. And with the 4 of Swords, this is someone that's really thinking about you a lot. They're trying to figure out how to approach the situation, how to handle this situation maybe. And I feel like you know that. Okay, like I said, you're kind of doing an eye for an eye type of situation. I feel like there's a better way to express that, but that's what I'm getting. And which is why you're not opening up to this 7 of Swords energy. Okay, intuitively you feel like there's deception here. Okay, like there's deception here. And someone is holding back the fact that they want a second chance, or they want to redo things. They're having a hard time knowing how to handle the situation. For your foundation, Gemini, we have the Page of Wands in reverse. Tell me what the Page of Wands in reverse for Gemini. With the Justice card and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So Gemini, I see that you're putting a lot of focus here on making the right decision, trying to stay balanced. But I feel like in the process of trying to do what's right, you're feeding into something that's making you feel like crap, or you feel like there's a little bit of a buzzkill going on in your life right now. Okay, it's like you're putting a lot of focus here into staying balanced, into making the right decisions, maybe not being so impulsive with your words. And in the process, it's like you're entering this blah type of energy, uninspired, lacking passion, lacking that natural innocence that Gemini tends to have. It's like we're half child, half adult, right? It's like you're lacking that funness in your life because you're putting so much emphasis and focus on making the right decisions and being responsible that you may have forgot, what you need to do to actually make yourself happy. In the recent past, we have the Hermit card. So you could have been dealing with a Virgo, but tell me about the Hermit, please. Tell me about the Hermit for Gemini's recent past. With the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups. So someone walked away from the situation in the past, but this was more so a manipulative walk away. This is someone that wasn't being honest with their emotions. And if you can see in this deck, the Eight of Cups, the girl is settling for her 8 empty cups. It's like she's kind of looking back like she's tempted. She's wondering what's behind her. She's wondering if she made the right decision. But someone in the past walked away from a situation, and it may have been very manipulative, but I feel like the overall purpose of it was to try to figure out what the right thing to do is. It's like someone didn't know how to express their emotions in the past. But it's like the way they walked away, it was done in a very spiteful way, or they wasn't being honest with their emotions. It could have even been a little bit manipulative. Okay? But I feel like the intention wasn't bad. It was more so they didn't know how to handle it, which is why we have the Hermit card. It's like they were trying to become enlightened as to how to handle this situation. Okay? It could be you or your person that did that. In the present, we have the Ace of Swords in reversed. So a lack of communication between the two of you. There could be blocked communication. Someone's not being truthful, possibly. Okay, I feel like you're both lacking enough clarity. You're lacking clarity. Okay, there's a lack of clarity even for you, Gemini, as to what to do or what's true, what's not true. Tell me about the Ace of Swords in reverse. With the Five of Wands in reverse, the King of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. So I feel like in this time of not understanding what's going on, Gemini, not knowing all the answers, not knowing what's true, you're focusing on yourself, right? And with the Five of Wands in reverse, you're scared to open up, or you're scared to involve yourself in something because you don't want to cause conflict. You're not willing to fight for something that has risk, And I feel like you're more so focused on your individual happiness. And with that King of Wands, that regardless of whatever's going on in your life external to you, you can really get whatever you want. You have the confidence to do so. But I feel like this lack of closure, the lack of truth is almost haunting you. Because I feel like, again, at the beginning with the King of Cups in reversed, I feel like a lot of you are intentionally putting a lot of energy, not intentionally. It's like a lot of you are putting a lot of energy into not opening up to someone, that the action of not doing something is taking up so much energy, taking up so much focus. So I feel like that's something you need to gain control of in itself. It's like you're trying to walk away from something, but the walk away is taking up so much energy because you don't trust it. Okay? If that makes sense. In the near future, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reversed. So I feel like that's in correlation with your foundation, okay? It's like depleting yourself, overworking yourself, feeling drained, because a lot of you may be nurturing something that really just doesn't make you happy. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. With the Five of Cups and the High Priestess. See, I feel like a lot of you you're turning your back on your intuition. Your intuition is speaking to you loud and clear, Gemini, but you keep falling back into this Five of Cups energy, feeling regretful, disappointed. There's almost a huge energy here of remorse. And I do feel like this is your energy, okay? I feel like there's a lot of remorse here, or it's like you're mourning over a situation or an opportunity, even if you never had it. And I feel like a lot of you are putting a lot of energy into your work, or it's like you're depleting yourself, you're overworking yourself, trying to find happiness in your own success, even though your intuition is pulling you in another direction, whatever that may be for you. And I feel like a lot of you are having a hard time getting out of that regretful, or it's more so a sadness. You're sad. There's a sadness here of letting go of something. Okay. And I feel like you're very back and forth here, trying to, one day you're in the groove, you're getting your shit together. The next day it's like that sad energy, not trusting yourself, not trusting what direction you're needing to head toward. How you're seeing yourself is the Page of Pentacles. So you're really trying to get a fresh start here, a clean slate, right? This is reestablishing goals, going back to the whiteboard. It's like you're reestablishing where your life's headed. Okay, you're looking at your options maybe. You're really focusing on work. You're focusing on brainstorming. You're trying to get excited here. You're trying to get your mind focused in some other direction, right? Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. With the Star in reverse. So for a lot of you, Gemini, there is a lack of healing here in regards to a situation from your past. And a lot of you are pouring that hopeless energy into something more productive. Now, that's not a bad thing, right? Healing takes time. It's not something that's an event. It's not something that you can do in a ritual overnight. You can try, but it takes time. It takes practice, and I feel like a lot of you are really trying to heal or grieve something by investing a lot of time into things that you can control, into your work, things of that nature, right? The energy around you that you may not be aware of is the Queen of Wands in reverse. So there could be someone in your space that's really messing with your head. Okay, it could be a fire sign, but there's someone that really knows how to work you, knows how to trigger you. But immediately what I thought of when I seen this is I feel like, Gemini, a lot of you don't even know how valuable you are. There's a difference in being able to take the action and doing the effort and putting in the work and really knowing your value. And I feel like a lot of you are lacking confidence here for whatever reason. It could be over a situation that had you in your feels, had you feeling regretful. And a lot of you are lacking that. It's more so that lacking that confidence. Tell me about the Queen of Wands in reverse. With the Hanged Woman. Thank you, Tina. I really appreciate that, girl. So again, a lot of you are trying to see something from a different perspective. And I feel like the more you look at something and see it as, well, this didn't work out because, it's like you're really thinking something didn't work out because of you, or maybe you didn't have enough to offer. And I feel like the more you take a step back, the more you're recognizing it has nothing to do with you. But the Hanged Woman is a very healing energy. It's a very spiritual energy. It's about meditation, trying to see things from a different perspective. And I feel like it's very back and forth from seeing it the way it is to seeing it and feeling like it had something to do with you, or maybe you didn't offer enough, whatever it is. Okay, so just be mindful of that, because I feel like it could be just a matter of having a hard time handling some form of rejection and it's messing with your head. But I feel like this is something that you have the opportunity to heal from. You have the opportunity to grow from. But again, it takes time. It takes practice. It takes recognition and acknowledgement to be able to work on that, right? Thank you, Jamisa. I really appreciate that, girl. So, again, it could simply just be, a fire sign in your space, Gemini, that's really messing with your head, right? So your hopes and fears, Gemini, is the 10 of Pentacles. So this seems to be the struggle for you, being pulled toward money and stability, or what makes Gemini happy, feeling like it has to be black and white like that. I feel like a lot of you are wanting a stable foundation. You're wanting the marriage. You're wanting the commitment. But for whatever reason, you're looking at this as you have to only be able to, it's like you're putting money and success into a different category of happiness, and passion and love. So I feel like a lot of you intuitively are knowing that you're investing a lot of time into something simply because it makes sense right now, and you're depleting yourself in the process. And even though you're doing it because you feel like it's the right thing to do, in the back of your head, you know that this is just not your door. But I feel like it's more of a matter of not feeling like you're missing out on something, but understanding that you're wanting financial stability, you're wanting success right now. And it's okay to focus on success right now, especially in the season right now. It's all about focus, right? And I feel like, Gemini, it's okay to invest your time into something right now that makes you feel grounded until you can gain control of your emotions enough to know where that part of your life needs to be pointed toward. Okay, and I feel like a lot of you are feeling guilty, or it's like you're feeling like you can't have the financial stability and the love at the same time for whatever reason. And if that's the way you're feeling, just forget the love right now. Just focus on your finances until you can gain control of your emotions. And this 5 of Cups energy that seems to be haunting you, right? Remorsing, reminiscing, feeling like in the past things could have went better. I'm having a hard time letting go of something here. Okay, so, but you're wanting that, Gemini. So sometimes we got to be honest with ourselves. I always say you can't manifest something unless it's a priority. And I feel like right now, subconsciously, Gemini, your priority is stability, but you're wanting and fantasizing and desiring love, you know. But you have to heal and let go of something from the past before you can manifest something new and stable, okay? So the most likely outcome, we have the 6 of Wands in reversed. So this is where Gemini is needing that persistent energy, okay? You feel like you're not getting recognized. You feel like you're not getting the appreciation, the acknowledgement that you deserve, possibly. But even when the 6 of Wands is in reverse, that's saying success is on the horizon. You just got to keep at it. It's that energy of people only see the results. They don't see the hours of work it took to get there, you know? And I feel like there's a need to be persistent. And because in regards to your love life, Gemini, in this reading, and in regards to your emotions, you don't have control of them just yet. You know, you don't have control of this love situation just yet. So invest into something you can control so you can heal from something that did not work out the way you had hoped. Tell me about the 6 of Wands in reverse. What was that? With the 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. Thank you, Nancy. I really appreciate that, girl. So yeah, Gemini, I feel like a lot of you are dealing with a lot of rejection still. A lot of you are feeling left out in the cold. But you're holding on to that pain. You're holding on to the hope of getting a dose of that recognition, right? And again, I feel like you have so much opportunity for success in your finances right now. But I feel like the more you put hope into receiving some form of acknowledgement from someone that left you out in the cold, the more distorted your vision and direction is going to be. And I feel like a lot of you are holding out for something, and it's really blocking your path. It's blocking your path. Because Gemini, I feel like most of you are wanting to release something, like legit. You want to release something, but the feelings are still there. The hope is still there. The desire is still there. And the longer you hold on to something that left you feeling out in the cold, I mean, you can't blame anyone. At what point can you blame people for that feeling? You know, but you're very back and forth throughout this whole reading of wanting to move forward, wanting to move on, feeling guilty for investing only into your finances. It's like, it's the what ifs that are really killing you here. Give me one more card for the outcome with the 7 of Pentacles. So again, you're moving back into that energy of reflection, realizing why you're at where you are. You're trying to see things from a different perspective. It's like you're wanting to put in the work here in regards to a work situation. And Gemini, I'm just going to say it. I feel like a lot of you have been so used to feeling some form of rejection from someone. That whole aspect of feeling rejected has become a part of who you are, or it's become a part of your natural emotions, your natural energy source. You know, so you got to ask yourself, at what point do you have to get to a point where you have to be able to say, okay, why am I holding on to this? Why do I want this? What are they giving me? You know, and if they're not giving you anything, then you got to try to figure out why you're actually wanting someone. What is it? Because it's not because of what they're giving you, or even could give you if this has been a long time going. You know, for a lot of you subconsciously, this could have been a natural source of energy for you to get the courage or get the strength to manifest something that you would feel is, it's like you're taking the pain and you're turning it into spiteful energy that brings success. So I hope y'all get that. But you got to do what you got to do. But a lot of you are holding on to this rejection here. Okay. So it gets to a point, if someone hasn't been giving you what you're needing, giving you what you're wanting, or communicating whatever it is, you got to ask yourself, why am I holding on to this? You know, why is Gemini holding on to this? Let's just ask, why is Gemini holding on to this? Why is Gemini holding on to this? The guy wanted to come out. Okay, never mind then. Why is Gemini holding on to this? With the Temperance, one more card. With the Temperance, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Cups in reverse. So a lot of you feel like if you're patient enough, it will work. A lot of you feel if you're patient enough, it will work. And a lot of you are intuitively feeling that the reason it hasn't, this person or situation or whatever it is, hasn't opened up, you feel it's because they have a hard time expressing their emotions. It's like you're holding out for some stability, feeling like eventually it will happen, because you're looking at this as your perfect balance. With the Ace of Cups underneath, it's like this person makes you happy. You're looking at this as the person that balances you out. The Temperance is that perfect balance of energies, you know? And I feel like you're looking at it like, if I hold out, you know, it will work. It will work. And I feel like you're putting yourself through a lot of pain in the process, even though for a lot of you Geminis, I feel like you're getting some form of energy from the pain. Okay, so let's get advice, Gemini. And then we're going to do a bonus love reading for y'all, okay? What is your advice for Gemini? What is your advice for Gemini, please? We got the Four of Swords and the Three of Cups. So the Four of Swords is all about taking a break. And Geminis, y'all are really impatient, right? Y'all are really impatient. It's like you need to keep moving, and that's fine. But this is about not feeling the need to act or move or make any form of decision, right? This is just about meditating, really just enjoying and embracing that space, that alone time, the time where you're not really sure what the right thing to do is. You know, just enjoy it. With the Three of Cups, it's all about celebration. And I feel like a lot of you do have a lot to celebrate. But there's this Five of Cups energy that's haunting you this whole reading. And the most impactful energy at the beginning of the read that will benefit you this month is the Five of Cups in reverse, removing yourself from that pain, that rejection. Thank you, Tina girl. I really appreciate that. But this is, Gemini, I just got to be real with y'all. Y'all just need to be honest with yourself. Why am I holding on to something that makes me feel so much pain, so much rejection? Because I feel like a lot of you are getting something from it, you know, even if it's just energy or inspiration, whatever it may be. Okay. And and just enjoy it as it is. Enjoy the amazing energy and look at it as that. If you want to learn how to heal from something that put you through that much pain, look at it as someone or something that came into your life to inspire you to bring that form of energy. You know, we have all signs here, guys, so I'm not going to go into specific signs, but let's get a bonus love reading for you guys, okay? Oh, Gemini. Because yes, this person, I just want to clarify, this person is being secretive, or there is some form of deception here, but they could be deceptive their whole life, right? It's not the point. All right, let's get a bonus love reading for Gemini and their person. So this can resonate with the same group of Geminis or different, okay? Tell us how they feel. We know how we feel. What's the point of the reading? Well, some people like self-reflection. I do. That's why I do a bonus love reading. What do we got for Gemini and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we got for Gemini and their person? Three shuffles. So the mutual energy between the two of you, Gemini, Two of Swords with the Eight of Wands under that. So both stuck in your head here, both feeling stuck, possibly having a hard time making a decision. There's definitely a lot of attraction, a lot of passion between the two of you. Okay, there really is, but you're both holding back. Okay. All right, so Gemini, your feelings toward this person is the Empress in reverse. Why is the Empress in reversed here with the Nine of Swords? So you're looking at this person or situation like they're stuck in a situation or they're nurturing something that's not good for them. You could feel like they're just not willing to put in the energy with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So you're looking at this person, Gemini, as someone that's depleting themselves, or they're investing a lot of time into something that's not good for them because they're too stressed out about ending something, or this is someone that spends a lot of time in their head overthinking situations, possibly. You could see this as someone that doesn't know their value or worth. I could take this so many ways, but that's how I'm going to read it, okay? So you're definitely looking at this person as someone that's depleting themselves or overworking themselves to nurture something that's not good for them. Or if this is a relationship, I'll just read it as a relationship. You may look at this as someone that's taking advantage of you financially, okay? And they're just there for the kids, or they're just nurturing this because it's convenient for them, okay? How your person feels towards you, Gemini, is the Knight of Swords. So Gemini, your person sees you as someone very, open with your words, or very impulsive with your words, possibly someone very blunt, with the Three of Wands. One more card. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, this person, it's like they see you as someone that could be waiting on them, okay? This is someone that definitely is manifesting you, or they're wanting this. It's almost like they're waiting to see what you're gonna do next, okay? I don't feel like they're putting work into this, but it's more so they're looking at you as someone that speaks their mind or very impulsive with their words, and it's almost like they're waiting to see what you're gonna do next. That's what I wanna say. They're waiting to see what you're gonna do next. Let's get one more card, because that's with the Four of Cups in reverse. So they may feel like you have emotionally detached from this situation, to be quite honest with you, or you shut the door to this. Anyways, action you plan on taking, Gemini, is a Six of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you're just trying to bail on the situation, okay? Not speaking up, there's a lot of resistance here, Gemini. You know, it's like you're wanting to shut the door on it communicative wise. You're wanting to, you know, stop talking. But I feel like a lot of you are having a difficult time just letting go and releasing control, right? The Six of Swords in reverse, it's like going against the current, making things harder for yourself, having a hard time completely releasing control and letting go. But the action you plan on taking is to shut this person out, block them maybe, even though you're wanting this. You're wanting this, but you're blocking them. Okay. Action your person plans on taking. We have the Emperor card. Okay. Tell me about the Emperor. With the Page of Wands in reverse. One more card. And the Tower. Gemini, I don't feel like your person's communicating with you, to be quite honest with you. I feel like you're dealing with someone that has a lot of people that look up to them, or they feel like they have to really shut out emotionally right now. They have to take control of their personal life, because I do feel like there's a lot of changes going on for your person. There could be something coming to an end for your person, but they're definitely lacking that oomph. They're lacking that drive or motivation to speak up here. Okay, it's like they're uninspired, or they're just feeling blah, to be quite honest with you. Give me one more card, please. With the Fool in reverse. Yeah, they're definitely not moving forward. I feel like you're dealing with someone, Gemini, who just feels like they have to take control or be responsible to shut emotions out right now, because there's a lot of changes going on for them. You know, there could be a lot of financial stress right now, or whatever it may be, but I don't see your person moving forward. Okay, the mutual energy between, the energy that's been the blockage here is the Nine of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Cups. So someone's been feeding into a relationship possibly, or marriage, for very self-serving reasons, or someone has been stuck in a very codependent situation. That could be you or your person. If nobody's in a situation, there could have been, you know, committal issues, to be quite honest with you, or addictions. With the Strength in reverse, someone's been lacking the courage here to exit a situation that was not fulfilling, because they get some form of fulfillment from something that doesn't make them happy. And they're too afraid to be bold or courageous, whether it's you or your person. Most likely outcome, we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Star in reverse. One more card. And the Queen of Swords. Gemini, I feel like you don't have enough hope in this situation at this point to be able to invest time into it, to be able to invest energy. And I feel like your main focus here is money, is your kiddos, is being responsible, you know. And even in the last reading, you know, your main focus was being responsible, but it's almost like it was a learning curve for you, or it's like the action of being responsible or doing things in a less impulsive way is somehow bumming you out or making you feel blah. And I feel like you're not trusting it. You're not trusting the changes you're going through. You're not trusting this new era, this new vibe you're entering. And I feel like whether it feels like it or not, this whole situation is making you more mature, is making you more responsible. It's almost just different ground for you. And you still get that homesick feeling from time to time, you know, having a hard time letting go of your old self, even an old love, you know, because you've gained so much attachment to that situation or person and the hope that it may have brought. And I feel like a lot of you are changing here. And I don't see communication happening. I really don't. I feel like you guys aren't aligned with one another as much as you hoped to be. And your guys' path right now is going in two different roads. And I still feel, Gemini, there's some form of healing that still needs to happen within you. Let's get one more card for the outcome. Yeah, with the Seven of Wands. So I feel like you're both just going to stay guarded, you know, being on the defense of things. So let's get a love and romance angels card. Gemini, I feel like this is you really letting go of an old self. And it's like when you move houses and when you go to your old house, it gives you that weird homesick feeling. Even though you know that house isn't good for you anymore, you still get that feeling, that home-like feeling. And I feel like that's almost what you're dealing with this person. They give you that feeling, but it's not good for you at this point. Let's get a love and romance angels card for you. Unrequited love and retreat. So there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and it's time to disconnect from the world. Okay. So this just isn't a balanced situation. And again, I feel like a lot of you are holding on to this pain to get you through to the next step. And I feel like you'll heal from it, you'll get through it, but you got to stay focused and you have to trust the need to just be different, to be responsible, to make better decisions right now, to be more earthy, right? And really focus. But it's like, yeah, like watching this fade away. It's like watching a part of yourself die in a sense. It's like, it's sad, you know? It's sad. And I feel like you're just kind of you're kind of recognizing the truth of the situation in the next few weeks, and it's sad. But you have the opportunity to really invest time into your money, into your business, into your own stability. So just be easy on yourself and retreat, meditate, you know, just be easy on yourself, you know? So Gemini, I hope this helps you. Thank you so much. For signs, guys, we have Leo, Taurus, Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio. Okay, so I hope that helped you guys. I love you guys so much. And it's like a part of yourself is gone. Yeah, exactly. But anyways, I'm going to get over here, guys. I love you guys. I'm going to get Cancer up. And thank you guys so much for playing along and talking. Love you guys.